What up, Joe? Welcome to another episode, season two, Jelly Lounge Radio Show, where we discuss politics like family. That's the theme song, vulnerable off my upcoming third album, Jelly for Life, Jelly Forever. On the music copyright and Mute Nothing Facebook. I'm your host, Jel Lee. Holiday weekend, happy holidays, even though this weather ain't agreeing out here in Detroit. But oh well, we still gonna enjoy ourselves. Still been raining all day. Detroit had a hiring event at Comerica Park today. It rained. Well, it was different from traditional job hunting. Over 620 trade workers had the opportunity to show their actual skills in front of contractors instead of giving the application and having the conversational part. They actually got to show them what they could do to where they could get hired. Because I know they don't talk about like it's a dirty secret, but trades is a good living. If college ain't for you, you ain't ready to be an entrepreneur, go get a trade. You can still make probably up to 100,000 doing trades. Carpentry, electrician, construction, all the other ones. That was really good hookup because we do need trades. I know when Mayor Duggan, when he was mayor of Detroit, Mike Duggan, he was trying to get we need more tradespeople. We got road work, need more stuff done, buildings, electricity, all that good stuff. The trades is a great field. So if you ain't trying to go to college, you ain't found your niche, what you need to do as an entrepreneur, trades. And even from that, say if you go to be an electrician or a carpentry person, you can turn that to an LLC and have your own business. And maybe find what you should be doing. But definitely trades. That was good look. They had the Free Flag Football League championships recently, led by Detroit intervention groups to have a safe place for kids to go and play. They had it at Chandler Park Fieldhouse. They redid it. Eastside Detroit. Appreciate you tuning in. And it's all a part of the city of Detroit Occupy the summer. Well, hold on. I'm skipping a step. The groups, Detroit CVI groups, Team Pursuit, and Force Detroit were behind this league, which is awesome. And the owner of Force Detroit, she was a guest on Middle Ground with Jel Lee, my interview show a few seasons ago. Great person. Saying they're doing a lot of great stuff in the city of Detroit. Now, all this is a part of the City of Detroit Occupy the Summer Initiative and the extended hours at rec centers led by Mayor Mary Sheffield, Detroit Police Chief Todd Bettison, youth mentors, neighborhood leaders, and business owners. My thoughts on it, you got to do something for them because I know we had that teen takeover where kids were doing too much, just causing ruckus. And those by summertime, kids out of school, they need something more productive to do. Free flag football is not a bad idea. Extending the hours at the rec center is not a bad idea. I mean, maybe kids want to learn how to do AI. Maybe that could be something they could do because we are in the age of robots. So you might want to know how to fix them. Or coding, that's still around. We still have computers. And math and science still does matter. I know in this country, the images you see are, the athlete or the rapper or the entertainer. That's the way I want to go to get money quick, be famous. But there's money in science and engineering, math, architecture. We still need all that stuff. Hell, the government need those people to build the new rocket ships. Now, maybe we working on a Stargate ship. Who knows? We need the creative minds and geniuses to get the calculations right. Get that computer science together for the boards. There's a lot of great things a kid can get into instead of trouble. When I was coming up in the 80s, you just had bustle parks. You may played in your neighborhood, hung out on your porch, or go to your friend's house. Maybe go to Shakespeare, have some girls. I mean, what we did. Or girls trying to talk to boys. But in today's world, they have opportunity to be millionaires before you are graduate of high school. Now, granted, our generation, because we thought we was too grown, all the technology y'all have now, the going live on social media or recording, we would have been foolish with it. Would have been a few smart ones, but overall, we would have been wild and foolish. And y'all would have the evidence or receipts, as they like to say, of what we were doing. But the generation now, I mean, if you have an amazing idea, you can really see that thing through. And by the time you graduate high school, you may have made a good profit, or maybe got investors or sold it, whatever you choose to do with it. And you good. You can pay for college yourself. So those opportunities are there now compared to what we had. Take advantage of it. I mean, Detroit, we got a lot of great stuff downtown to do. I mean, I get you want to do stuff for kids, but you want to be a top tourist spots, and it ain't always going to be families trying to come to your city to see stuff. Let's be honest. I'm a capitalist at heart. Some people call me Republican. I don't care. It's about making money, and it's about the Sex and the City people living single, or the Friends type people, mid 20s, 30s, might go on girls or guys trip. Let's go check out this city. They want to go hang out. You put everything down that you can. It was talks of a theater. I don't know if they're still doing it. They do have a Myers on Jefferson, East Jefferson. You got some shopping, but you don't have like a mall down there, or a lot of, or one spot where a lot of stores you can go buy clothes and stuff at. That's missing from downtown. But if you can put a theater right next to a mini shopping area with all the JCPenney's and stores like that, then you got everything downtown. They added more hotels so people can stay down there. And when we were trying to compete to get big sporting events, I believe we had a Final Four for college basketball coming next year. You need to house all the media and everybody. So they built more hotels, more parking. And we see, I mean, we had an NFL draft, and that was a big hit, which opened the door for endless possibilities for other big sporting events to come. So I do get she seemed like she wanted to be auntie. It's okay. Keep them in line. But your goal is to make sure people are coming. Because everybody coming and bringing their kids. I get you gotta look after the kids of Detroit, make sure they got something to do. But that's why you need to make sure you update all these rec centers and neighborhood, make sure they're safe. The parks are safe. I mean, maybe partner with some of these major corporations, big three around us, so y'all can have police on hand at the parks if they are open late, or at the rec centers, so the kids can go there and add some new stuff in there. Just my thoughts. Stuff I would do. I run for office. That's something I might look at a little bit down the road. Nationally, President Trump will decide if he's going to renew the war with Iran after the latest proposal. There's a lot of back and forth on. They send this proposal, they don't like it. They send one, we don't like it. So we're gonna see if we go back to blowing up stuff. Now, President Trump has been at odds with this Senate GOP over their $1.8 billion anti-weaponization bill. And they want to get there's a lot of stuff in there they don't like, which they want to get done. They were trying to pass a major immigration package, but that kind of messed things up. And I did forget to um, there we go. So I can find it. Okay. All right, now I gotta do it this way so I can look for something. Page. You know, you're trying to find the freaking bar so I can search. Interesting. Okay, is it over here in search bar? No, that's everything but what I want. All right. I'll go over here real quick. Anti-explained. Okay, so I'm gonna read it real quick. You probably might still see me. It's the DOJ established the Anti-Weaponization Fund May of this 26. Settlement agreement which President Trump dropped a civil lawsuit against the IRS and DOJ. They created this nearly $1.8 billion pool of money for federal judgment fund to review, formally apologizing, and compensate individuals who claim they were victims of government lawfare and political targeting. Payout. Trump and his family are barred from personally receiving financial payout from the fund. It's tended for prospective claimants who believe they were unjustly persecuted, targeted by the federal government. The money is drawn from the federal judgment fund, unlimited permanent appropriation managed by the Treasury. It typically pays out court-ordered judgment against the U.S. government. Administration of the fund is run by a five-person board appointed by Attorney General. The president has authority to remove board members. The board will cease processing claims no later than December 1st, 2028. The biggest issue with it, criticism, no congressional authorization. No one is controlling it, and it has is massive in spending. On possession of the structure, while the administration has pointed to historical precedents for administrative claim fund, such as civil rights settlements under previous administration, legal experts and critics know it is highly used for a president set a personal lawsuit by creating a massive fund meant entirely for the third-party allies rather than the plaintiffs themselves. So that's what the fund is itself. Anybody wonder what it is? Even though you had a lawsuit separately, you go create this to deal with it. But they really feel that a lot of moves he's been making that's not beneficial to the Republican Party right now could cost them the midterms. So a lot of stuff that help us to be dealing with the economy, but the Iran war, that fund, that was a separate thing he had going on. He brought the government into it. And just a lot of stuff he talked about is not about, okay, make sure we got jobs for the American people. The gas prices are ridiculous. We need to get that under control. Food prices are a little high. Get those under control. Make sure the average American working people can pay their bills, feed their family, take trips with their family, get a part of the American dream. That's probably what Congress is trying to sell. But all this war stuff we got going on, that's making a lot of them like, we told you we didn't want that, and you was down with that, but here you are doing the same stuff that other presidents done. We always had war with someone. Since 9/11, unfortunately, we've been in somebody's backyard for the last 25 plus years with our soldiers, boots to the ground. Him being a maverick because he's a billionaire, he can do what he want, how he want to do it. He's not beholden to no one. Everybody that voted for him rock with the fact, okay, he's gonna be about the people. Now, to be fair, some of the places he did intervene in, the people there have been begging for U.S. help. So President Trump did do some good things. But this Iran war, and gas was $4.59 in Detroit, just dropped to $4.49. It was $2.69 not too long ago. And now after the Iran war stuff jumping off, California, I know people out there, $7. Probably some states got $8. You go across 8 Mile, it's $5. Like, we back to the George W. Bush years where you gotta make decisions at the pump. Do I get gas? Do I get food? Try to do both. And people don't even making them decisions. You got a holiday weekend going on. Some people might just be staying where they are. Now, I did see a physical therapy that over 20 plus million Americans will be traveling. You still want to see your people, but the number could be higher if the prices of the stuff was more what they normally are. I mean, for a while, gas has been under $3. Eggs and stuff went up for a minute, then it came back to a medium where, okay, 24 pack eggs was like $3 to $4, depending on what brand you get. That's reasonable compared to the $10. Like, I mean, some of the stuff simple. And they ain't been talking about it, but as on this show, we keep talking about what's going on in Detroit and the national news. Midterms elections are this year. You're going to start hearing more and more that we're renowned Republican Party that stuff you doing, man, might make people be tuned off by us and not vote for Republican because you. They control Congress now, but they can lose control of it. Now, to me, at this point, as in the moderate independent, it don't matter because y'all had shutdowns where regular people were affected and y'all checks wasn't affected. So all y'all ain't worth shit, in my opinion. Now we create a law or something that anytime y'all shut the government down, no one gets paid. Okay. I can hear y'all going back and forth on a bill or whatever y'all want to run your mouth about, but if y'all still getting checks, but the regular workers for the government, they got to go DoorDash or do whatever to provide for their families, that's bullshit. It's called what it is. It's bullshit. You ain't got to be put out. I don't want to see you on CNN, nobody town hall talking about the problem, while regular people that are not getting the check got to figure something out because of what y'all doing, playing political games, in my opinion. So when they start affecting y'all, they wallet, you ain't going to try to shut nothing down. You're going to try to work out a deal. And remember this, come ballot time. So if you got a third option that's talking better, see what they talking about. Because both sides need to show Democrats, Republicans, do your damn job when you go to Congress. Because y'all still go have a beer and eat together, so they like y'all really enemies. Let's be real. All that's for show like wrestling. Y'all run y'all mouth a lot, but at the end of the day, y'all gonna go break bread with each other. But y'all ain't missing on that A1 healthcare coverage y'all have for your family. The over 100,000 pay y'all get. And the workers that are federal government making like 60 to maybe 80,000, they wouldn't get nothing. Some of them still been having to get all their money back. That ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. So be mindful of what goes on with all this because it does matter. You want actual people that actually want to do their job for their constituents. They doing anything else, vote them out. Because they full of it. Whew, okay. Now, got 2 more shows later, 7. Do a new middle ground. Holiday weekend edition. We're gonna have a funny episode for ground floor tonight, like a kid or me a school edition. A lot of stuff going on. But like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Middle Ground Jelly Network. My books on Amazon. Music that's out. I'm gonna take a break, recharge, cleaned up, worked out a little bit from what the physical therapy told me to be doing. My back better. Though this rain got me in pain, but I'm here. And I get ready for a few hours to do the other shows. Great content. Keep bringing it to you. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. Enjoy your holiday, your people. Be safe. Hydrate. Till next time, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the latest episode. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you want to purchase my latest products, my books and music, go to Amazon.com. I have new merchandise on the way. Like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Middle Ground with Jelly Network. Thanks for coming.
Let's be vulnerable. I'm so vulnerable. Let's be vulnerable. I'm so vulnerable. I get it.
Sorry.